Right, I'm back. Now, what I've done, I've taken one of those big stockings, I've cut it up, I've cut a circle the size of that lid, and then cut the material, a rectangle piece, and stitched it. It's hand stitched, like that. Excuse me. And I'm working on one of these. It's like a key ring thing, but not quite got it right, but I'll get there. Anyway, I need to put some filler in the bottom. Something heavy, like stone or something. And I've got some of these. Oops, a daisy. These bags of stone that we have for the miniatures. So I'm just going to put that in as a weight at the bottom. And then I'm going to fill that up with some wadding. And that will keep that upright. I'll just shove a load in. That's it, so I want it nice and packed, compact. So that's that. Excuse me. Now, I need a needle and thread. I've got one here. I'm going to start at the back. And I'm just going to sew this up. Just going round the edge, about ½ centimetre in. Well, probably nearly a centimetre actually. Oh, there we go. And I like these. These were from the pound shop, these little stockings. So just, you know, you get everything you need at the pound shop. I'm saying that and I've got a shop. And I've noticed that there's quite a few of you have not been around for a while, wondering if you're all right. You know, is there a reason why you're not shopping at the shop? I've noticed, you know, some that were regulars of... I know we've all got a financial burden at the moment, and I know that. I'm not silly. But I was just wondering if everything's all right. Linda Ross, I've sent you an email as well of... I've sent you an invoice. So I hope you get that okay. Let me know if you've not got it and I'll send it again. But yeah, I was just wondering if everything was all right. Oh yeah, that's all right. That's nice and sturdy. So please let me know if everything's all right. Those of you that normally shop with me and haven't been for a while, I'm just making sure you're okay. Sometimes I can only tell, you know, that people are all right because they come to the shop. It would be too much for me to go around everybody and email them all personally. So if you were regulars at the shop and you've not been able to come along, just let me know you're all right, folks, please. You know, I do a lot of this for you lot. And when I don't spot you around, then obviously I get concerned. I know people are finding other places. I'm not stupid. I do know that. But, you know, is there anything, any other reason? Can you access the shop? Because you know I've had problems with people accessing the shop. Well, I need to know if you're having issues with the shop so that I can address them. Because I can't read your minds. Right, I'm just making sure that's really and truly stitched in. Which it is. That'll do, mate. Fine with that. It's not going to come undone. So, that's the base bit done. And that's the back. And what I did with this, I did Oops, I don't want to mark it. I did glue that in the back. Like that. Oh, that'll do. There, so I'm quite happy with that one. Now I did take this off the headbands, which I showed you the other day, so I do have to put them on something, which I'm quite looking forward to make something for. And the next thing is to do the hat, because and the beard. So what I did get was this off the top, and I'm going to use that to cut the beard, I think. So I need the shape of a beard, of course, because you can dismantle a whole stocking and make it into something. It's so easy. And I didn't want to waste this, of course, so I'm going to use that. And then what I'm going to do is shape this. I'll just do it that way, and that way I get it all the same. So let's have a look. There's the back. So that's going to go on there like that. See? And we get our little Santa's beard. And I'm just going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is just to do that and pin that down. That's it for me, that's fine. We might pin the sides down, not sure yet. We'll wait and see how we get on. Right, so the next thing is a nose. Now I do have, like I say, the tights I had the other day. I had a piece left here somewhere, didn't I? I want to cut a piece of this. Wandley's nose. Oh, that's a good nose, isn't it? So I'm just take a little bit of thread. Right. Now I'm not going to put his nose on just yet because I need to do the hats. I love doing things like this. I mean, I'm not a Christmas person as such, you know, for doing decorations and that, apart from in my own home, but online and showing people how to do things. I don't really go into Christmas like a lot of people do. There, we just need that. But, you know, this year, thought I'd make an exception. Right, so now I need to make the top piece. Now, I can use all kinds of material for the top, and what I've got here is some red, which is gorgeous. We do have this in the shop, I have to say. Beautiful, isn't it? So I'm going to use that for the hats. Now, I need to cut a square, sort of, kinda. Yeah, no. So I'm just going to do that. You don't need anything that's, you know, too big. But then you want to make sure you've got one that will do what you want it to do. So, just got a piece like that. Now what I'm going to do, I think for mine, is I'm going to go like that. Yes, I don't measure anything, you know me. It'll work or it won't, and I can always alter if it doesn't. Keep hold of that, because that'll always do something else. Get rid of that small bit. And we're going to just make a little hat like that. So I do have to cut this end off. I don't, or do I need to? No, I don't have to, I don't think. No, I'm going to fold it like that. We'll trim that to match. Right, let's get that over there a bit more. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to glue it. I'm not going to stitch it. I know what you're thinking. Why, Fee? Because I can. I don't have to stitch everything, do I? I'm going to try and keep my line as straight as possible. And just fold that over like that. Now, let's just cut this. Like that. Let that set. I'm just going to chop the top off because that's where the bobble's going to sit. And really, I don't have much to cut off. Let me just see this. I think that will do. Give that time to set. And then all I need to do is to put that the right way. Yeah, I think that'll do. All right. And I need to put in, now let me see, this is the test. So I need to put in a piece of wire, mainly so I can bend that when I'm ready. So I've got this wire on me. We need to turn over the end and turn up the top, that's it. So I can do that. Now I don't know where my pliers are, so I'm just going to use these pliers, but turn the top over and bend that in for security. And that's going to go in there like that. And do that. Now, what I'm going to do is just wrap a little bit of string around there. And that's just to protect that little bit. I don't want anybody getting hurt. So what I've done is I've wrapped it over here, then gone on to there, and I'm going to go back to it as well. Just to protect them. We don't want any accidents at all. The top of it's fine, that's bent in. But that was quite long, that piece. I don't want anybody having an accident. Leave that bit out. And then what we have to do is I'm going to first glue this at the top. That's why I keep scraps. And I'm just going to put that on the inside. You're not going to see it, but that's going to secure that. Like that. And then that can be bent anywhere it needs to be bent. So what I've got to do now is to attach this onto here. Like that. So it needs sewing. Okay. Don't forget we've got to have the band on as well. So that's okay. I'm fine with that. So what I need to do now is just to stitch this into the back, which I haven't left much thread to do that. But I'm going to glue it on anyway. Just going to attach that on the back while I glue it. Like I say, you're not going to see that, because that's going to be glued on. Right, just make sure we've got it all. I think we've got that. So, see, I can bend that over when I'm ready. So now what I've got to do, hopefully, that's not long enough, but we can do that in two. Like that. There, you can't even tell that's on. That's been done. Okay, put my needle back so I know what I'm like. Save them scraps because you never know when they'll come in handy. Oh, get rid of the glue. So, like I say, we've got this. Now, I want my hat to be bent like that. So he's going to bend over. See, like that. So now what I've got to do is to pop on the nose. Just make sure you've got enough glue around it. And then you take the nose and you tuck that under there like that. He's cute, isn't he? But I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to bend mine back that way. That's it. I'm going to do mine a little bit different. So I am going to add... let me just figure this out. How I actually want it. That's it. Like that. And pull it out like that. That's it. So what I'm going to do in mine, I actually want to put on... some glasses. So I need to get the right colour. Now let me just see. I've got a little bit of gold here, but I don't know if it's the right amount, the right one. Let me just see if I can straighten this out. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is take something that's round. Let's have a look. We can do that. And I'm going to go 1, 2, slide that off. I'll sort it out afterwards, don't worry about it. So that's one side. And then I'm going to do this side as well. So we just do that like that. And then slide that off. Yeah. I'm going to get this, and I don't need any more than that. And then this side Just play around with them till you've got them how you want them. Like that. Like that. That's it. And you've got a pair of glasses. And what you do is you can put them on there, on his nose. Glue. Just glue them on like that. Santa with glasses! I'm actually going to put on a couple of beads for his eyes. I know you're not really supposed to see his eyes, but with my Santa, I want you to. So there, one eye there. And one eye there. And there you go. Look. They look so cute, don't they? Yes, Joey, stay there. His daddy is back. He's waiting for his dad to come in. And also we need a little bit of holly, so I'm going to use a little bit of this that I have. I'm just going to wrap it round like that, and stick some of this on there like that. And see what else I've got that I can go in there. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got some bits and pieces here that I've collected off the other things. Let's have a look. Well, we could give him a nice gold bell, couldn't we? Yeah, we can do that. I'm going to put that little bell right in the middle, like that. It'll have to, I think it's drying. Yeah, there we go. And you can put arms on them, you